Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're going to go over the 2025 GMC 3500 Silverado, and this truck is amazing. I'm going to actually show you, as you see from the back, I'm actually using this truck for work, and as you see about the mud, we got a little story to tell about that. But this is going to be a 5,000 mile review on this very truck, and I think you guys are going to want to see this. A wise man once told me, once you know how to make money and work hard, you'll never be poor. Well, this is how I make my money. Alright guys, my name is Mike. Welcome back to my channel. I purchased this truck. It took about 4 months to get it. Some of you guys that follow the channel know about this truck already. But this is going to be a 5,000 mile review. And the other day we were out picking up scrap metal and I got stuck. Let down by the stock tires with 5,000 miles on them. The Michelins, they're terrible. They ride good and everything. They're good steering feel and everything, but they're just dog water. And we went and picked up some scrap metal and a bunch of these jet ski racks. This is my brand new dump trailer I purchased to tow with this truck. It's a North Star, basically an Iron Bull. I'm underneath the highway, so you can hear the tractor trailers going by. But it's basically an Iron Bull trailer, 14K. It's 14 foot long, 7 foot wide. And as you see, we got a bunch of these heavy metal jet ski racks in here. And a water heater. Bunch of furnaces we stuck on the back. Oh, that was getting loose. Nice. But yeah, guys. This is not even... This load here, and even with the stuff in the back of the truck, it's probably only like maybe 3,500 pounds. And the trailer's 4,000 empty. We weren't even towing nowhere near this capacity of this truck. The fifth wheel capacity is 18,500 pounds, and the regular towing is 14,500 conventional. So, and as you see, I upfitted the truck with a hydraulic Tommy gate lift gate. It's a 1,300 pound capacity. It adds about, I think, 400 pounds of weight, they said. Tractor trailer's going overhead. So, yeah, nice setup, B&W hitch. I don't like this jack, it's too low, but we'll go over that. But let's talk about the truck. Truck's been pretty bulletproof, flawless. And I say almost because I did have one issue, guys. A check engine light came on and it said it was a O2 sensor. And I took it to the dealership, they read it, and they said the wires were melted. It looks like during manufacturing quality control issue, the wire was touching the exhaust somehow and it melted the connector. But free of charge, brought it in. I just had to wait the next day to leave the truck because I didn't want to drive it with the O2 sensor completely melted off. But that was just like a stupid thing. Hopefully it's one of those one-off things that's, you know. But the best part about this truck is its ride quality. For a 1-ton truck with 80 pounds of air, 78 pounds of air in the back and 68 in the front, this truck rides amazing, guys. You would be super surprised. Ugh. And I just drove over here. I'm gonna show you this. I averaged 9.9 miles per gallon. Now, I know you guys are gonna be like, oh, my dad's uncle's truck, whatever. I auto started this because it was 30 something degrees this morning. I auto started this and it ran for like 12 minutes because I wanted it to be nice and warm before I got in it. So that killed my mileage. Plus I live in a very hilly area. And one of the other things you guys got to remember about that mileage is that's actual true mileage. Okay? And I live in, like I said, a very hilly area. I was doing 75 pulling this load on the highway. Didn't even know it was there. I actually had to slow down a couple times on the highway. And that mileage is, like I said, it's a true thing because I auto started it. I didn't like hit it in the middle while I was cruising, going downhill and let it catch up. You know, that is a very true thing. Now I want to show you something. Let me flip. Okay, let me scan through. That's my driving summary. Hold on. Right, this is, sorry, got the radio a little bit. This is my lifetime. As you see, down here in the corner, I got 57. This is my first trip. I hit it when I got the truck. I've been averaging, that's with auto starting all winter, towing and hauling, 10.7. Okay? Now, about 3 weeks ago, if you go back to my video, 2-3 weeks, you'll see that I purchased this trailer and I drove down to Carlisle. And see my tire pressures? They actually went up a little bit since I was driving. The best I've ever gotten was 16.7, and that was going down to pick this trailer, which was the first time I really took the truck on a longish drive highway. And I like I said, I was doing 70 miles an hour most of the way. So, I mean, I don't think 16.7 miles per gallon is bad. Even the 10.3 with auto starting it and all that stuff with towing and hauling, and sometimes I leave it running while I'm unloading the trailer, so it stays running a lot, which is what's going to happen. Oh, and then another thing I want to say about that mileage, this mileage right here, it was 10 when I pulled up and stopped, but it's been idling since I've been shooting this video. Another thing you have to remember is that trailer's 4,000 pounds, guys. The scrap's probably 3,500. That's 7,000 pounds. The truck weighs 8,000 pounds. I'm going to pull on the scale here at the scrapyard here because it was close to where I picked up. And I'm going to pull on the scale 16,000 pounds. So a 16,000 pound truck pulling a trailer with crap sticking off it, aerodynamic brick, right, up hills, auto started, got 10 miles per gallon. That's pretty good in my book. But these new GMCs are really good. The best part about them, I think, is their ride quality. They seem to be built pretty tough. Transmission sifts buttery smooth. I know there's an issue with the 10 speeds on these trucks. And guys on the forum have been squawking about them blowing up. And GM, I guess, extended the warranty to 100,000 miles. It's not, I'd say it's an Allison, but it's an Allison branded transmission. I guess they looked over it and sprinkled some fairy dust on it. But, you know, all these new trucks, they're super nice. Like this is a SEL, so it's got the dual screens, heated seats, heated steering wheel. Put the heated steering wheel on. I mean, it's got so many nice things. Satellite radio, the collision mitigation stuff up here, lane departure, heated mirrors. It's not fully decked out, but it is. I mean, she's got a couple dents in the bed, and you see the mud. I went and picked up at a farm, and the stock tires let me down. We were, there was only like an inch of like wet grass and like that mud, so I wasn't like digging deep, but I just couldn't get any traction. And yeah, I was even in 4-wheel low. I tried 4-wheel high, 4-wheel auto. I tried traction control off, traction control on, and it was mostly up to the stock tires. But then again, I was pulling, we had 4,500 pounds and the trailer had connected, so I was like 17,000 pounds trying to drive across a wet, muddy field, and it just, the truck did it eventually. I had to go a different route, but we ended up getting out. I mean, I want to show you some other things. Sorry about the noise. I didn't think it would be so noisy here. But, you know, as you see the mud here. I mean, the thing I don't like about these trucks is they look pretty. They're nice. Stock mirrors, horrendous. Don't like them. There's a lot of things I like about this truck, but there's certain things that are like just ridiculous. Like, I know it's a new truck and this is a steel body, but like these panels are terrible. The doors, the bed's even worse. The front is better. These, like, I don't know if you can see that, but all these panels are so thin. They're not made like the newer trucks, and I know that going into it. My old 2013 Super Duty, you know, would do the same thing that this truck would do. You know, they're both built for, you know, working and stuff. Hopefully, you know, I can get, you know, 200,000-300,000 miles out of it, like I did my last one, which I always, like I said, I've been using them for work and I've been towing with them. You know, stock suspension, hauling weight capacity is great. I had to put some side steps on because I'm a shorty, and this truck is super tall. Don't like the stock mud flaps. I want to get some ones that go longer just for this very reason right here. I have stone chips and a bunch of stone chips and nicks and stuff in the paint, which the paint quality is going to go down as we, you know, further on with this process. But it's got the nice package. Got the Trump Punisher plate on it. I got it with the cab lights. I mean, you see this side, the tire emptied all that mud and crud, and in the winter there was so much ice caked up here and salt and slush, and it's bad. So I got to get some mud flaps. I've been so super busy. But yeah, I put one little ding in it. This is the only little ding I put in it so far. The rest of this is mud, but I threw a piece of metal and went boonk, and it slid down. But, oh, and my tail light took a little rash down it. As you see, the mud was even caked on the trailer. But yeah, guys, 5,000 miles. One little problem with an O2 sensor. And, yeah, that's pretty much it, you know. I paid just under 60,000 out the door for this truck, which wasn't bad. Regular cab, 4-wheel drive, 6.6 gas, awesome engine. I think it's the LT, hold on this way, LT8, which is an awesome engine, just downright awesome engine. It's got plenty of power, and it's like I said, 373 gears, the only thing that they offer. But yeah, next video I'll do, we'll try 20,000 and see where we're at. But all right, guys, I hope I helped you guys make your decision. But 25s, I think they're the same as the 24s. But yeah, and if you want to see more scrap metal content, guys, and towing videos and stuff, I do pretty much everything on my YouTube channel. Like I said, my name is Mike. Go out and get your fucking adventure. I'm gonna go make some money now at the scrapyard.